What's going on, everybody? Joe Mauceri here for Pix 11 Sports Digital, and today we're talking about the top two quarterbacks in the upcoming NFL draft. I'm referring to, of course, Cam Ward out of the University of Miami and Shedeur Sanders out of Colorado. Now, there's a lot of talk about teams moving up to that number one overall pick to possibly draft one of these quarterbacks. Right now, we're hearing Ward as the potential number one overall pick. The Tennessee Titans, who own that number one pick, reportedly love Ward. Now, that could be a smokescreen because that's what happens this time of year, and the Titans are trying to get as much value if they do end up trading back in this year's draft. One of the teams, though, that is rumored to be trying to move up to number one overall, well, that would be, of course, the New York Giants. If the Giants moved up and they went with Ward, well, we know how Ward feels about New York. Here's what he said to our cameras during the Heisman Trophy ceremony earlier this year.
If Joe want to come get me, he knows best. The tape says it all. You're going to get a competitor out of me. The city of New York, I won't be in the city probably ever. I'll stay in New Jersey for all day, every day. It's too much out here. And so, I'll just be vibing and, just trying to make some football plays for the Giants.
Joe, of course, is Joe Schoen, the Giants' general manager. But right now, Schoen and Brian Daboll, the Giants' head coach, can't afford to have a big project without at least some signs of success this year. Both of them are really on the hot seat going into this upcoming season. The other quarterback that we're hearing a lot about, obviously, is Shedeur Sanders. Now, according to several mock drafts, Sanders has been falling down in this draft. Several reports have him going 7th overall to the New York Jets, who, of course, need a quarterback with their first-year head coach, Aaron Glenn. But Sanders is the son of Deion Sanders, and so when it comes to all of the rumors about him falling in this year's draft, he's brushing them off this season.
You think I'm worried about what critics say or what people got to say? You know who my dad is? They hated on him too. So it's like it's almost normal. Without people hating, it's not normal for us. So we like the adversity. We like everything that comes with the name. That's why we are who we are. Extremely important to keep your mental in the best place because that's what my game is played. My game's not played from my legs and not even just my arm. So I know longevity, the all-time greats, what's Tom Brady's best trait? His mental. He's able to think. So if you have those traits of greatness and I know where I'm heading, then why wouldn't the franchise pick me? You got the ultimate cheat code.
Yeah, cheat code. That's always humble Shedeur Sanders there at the NFL Combine. Very interesting. Both quarterbacks had dueling press conferences this year at the Combine, and both talked about possibly coming to the Jets and Giants. So it should be interesting to see where they land in this year's NFL draft. But what do you want the Giants and Jets to do this offseason? Should they trade up for one of these quarterbacks, stand pat, and hope one falls to them? Let us know in the comments. And of course, if you're going to move up to draft one of these two guys, who are you going to move up to draft? Give you some food for thought here. Here's a look at their stats last season. Both threw for over 4,000 yards, slight edge in touchdowns here to Cam Ward, 39-37. Shedeur threw 3 more picks, but when it comes to completion percentage, which a lot of scouts will look at as far as their success at the next level, Shedeur completed 74% of his passes. It's also worth noting that both of these quarterbacks started at smaller schools. Cam Ward at Incarnate Word, Shedeur, of course, with his father at Jackson State. He really did have a turnaround project when he went over there to Colorado. And as he said at the Combine, they have turned around franchises, they being Shedeur and his dad, Deion, in the past in their college career. Can they do it at the NFL level? Of course, Sanders is confident they can. But one more time, who are you drafting with the number one overall pick this season? Are you trading up if you're the Jets or the Giants? Let us know in the comments. We'll talk to you next time.